Okay guys, let me be realistic with you. If you are going into JAMB examination, or trust me, when you want to write your UTME, most especially for those of you that are writing physics and mathematics, you will not be allowed to take in calculator that has all these trigonometric ratios on them. So if you are in a situation like that and you don't have a calculator that has all these trigonometric ratios on them, how do you go about solving questions that has sine something, tan something, or cos something? Or worst, maybe they will ask you for question that involves cosecant or cotangent. So in this video, I'll be revealing how to go about getting the values of all the trigonometric ratios of special angles. Trust me, you are going to get the best out of this video if you can watch it to the end. Without much ado, my name is Shijuade Olushola Samson from Akadai Tutors. We are an educational organization that prepares students for UTME, and with the help of God, we've been able to produce jaw-dropping results in the past UTMEs. We've had students that have scored above 300 as a result of having encounter with us. One of those tips that we share with our students is what I'm about to share with you today. And it is mainly for those that are writing physics and mathematics in UTME, which is how to calculate the trigonometric ratio of special angles. Without wasting our time, let us go straight to the board. What I'll be doing is I'll write this. We have sine, we have cos, and we have tan. I'll be writing this here, and so if you have this, what are we expected to do? I don't want to start showing you one theory that you have to prove over and over again. These theories are there. But for you that you are writing examination on, once you get into the examination hall, at the back of the worksheet given to you, you can quickly do this. Just write these numbers. Write 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Divide everything through by 4. Root everything one after the other. After rooting everything, you discover that you have the root of 0. We all know that the root of 0 is 0, and the root of 4 is 2. We have this. We have the root of 1 is 1, and the root of 4 is 2. We have the root of 2 as root 2, and we have the root of 4 as 2. We have the root of 3 as root 3, and we have the root of 4 as 2. We have the root of 4 as 2, and the root of 4 here as 2. So if you have 2 over 2, that gives us 1. So we write 1 here. So these values are for my sine. That is for this guy here. So I'll just put these values here. I'll start from 0 over 2 is the same thing as 0. So I'll just write 0. I'll write 1 over 2. I'll write root 2 over 2. I'll write root 3 over 2. Finally, I'll write 1. What I'm going to do next to get this cos is that I will imagine these values as a mirror value. So I will write everything here, but I'll be writing it from the back. So what I mean is I'll start from here. 1 root 3 over 2. What do we have next? Root 2 over 2. Then what do we have next? We have 1 over 2. You can see 1. Root 3 over 2, root 2 over 2, 1 over 2, and the last one is 0. Now, how do I get my tan? It is very simple. To get tan, tan is sine divided by cos. So what that means is, if I'm looking for tan 0 degree, look at it, if I'm looking for tan 0 degree, it will be sine 0 degree over cos 0 degree. Pardon me. And that will be, what is sine 0 degree? Sine 0 degree is 0, and cos 0 degree is 1. And 0 over 1 is 0. So this guy is 0. That is the first one. Now for this tan 30 degree, it will be sine 30 degrees over cos 30 degrees. And that will be what? Sine 30 degrees is 1 over 2 divided by cos 30 degree root 3 over 2. And this will give us what? This will give us 1 over 2 times 2 over root 3. And this is 2 over 2 root 3. But in mathematics, it is not normal that we leave the denominator as this. So what do? We multiply the numerator, we multiply the numerator and the denominator by this guy here. Are you with me? So this is 2 root 3. What we are simply doing is that we are rationalizing. So we have 2 times 2, that will be 4 root 3. And then we have 2 times 2, 4. Root 3 times root 3 is 3. And that will give us what? 4 root 3 over what? Over 12. Here we have 1, that is 4 here. 4 here we have 3. So our answer will be root 3 over 3. So it means this guy is root 3 over 3. So the next one we are looking for is tan 45 degrees. We don't even need to do much. We have root 2 for tan 45. We already know that for tan 45 degree is sine 45 degree over cos 45 degree. And that will be root 2 over 2 divided by what? Root 2 over 2. And that is root 2 over 2 times 2 over root 2. And everything is 1. As this cancels this, this also cancels this. And that is 1. So this place is 1. So for the next one, we have what? We have sine 60 divided by cos 60. So we are looking for tan 60 degrees. And that will be what? Sine 60 degrees over what? Over cos 60 degrees. And that will be, what is sine 60 degree? That is root 3 over 2 divided by cos 60 degree is 1 over 2. 1 over 2. And that will give us what? Root 3 over 2 times 2 over 1. And this cancels this, so we have root 3 left. So this guy is root 3. Finally, for this tan 90 degree, so finally for tan 90 degrees, it will be what? It will be sine 90 degree over what? Over cos 90 degree. And that should give us sine 90 degree is 1 over cos 90 degree is 0. So that should give us what? Undefined. Because whenever you have 0 as the denominator of any fraction, it is undefined. So this guy is undefined. Now you have been able to find the basic trigonometric ratios of special angles. What of if you are now expected to look for the derived values? That is a situation where you have I'll just fill in the first one. After filling in the first one, you are expected to complete the table, and you discover that by yourself you have done something great. So the first thing you need to understand is that whenever you have cosec, please always, that is for the cosec, first thing is always look at the third letter. Always look at the third letter. You will notice that the third letter is S, and from the basic trigonometric value, we have S as our sine. So this cosec is inverse of sine. That is 1 over sine. Please take note of that. The same thing is applicable to secant, SEC. You notice this is C and that is cos. It means that this is what? This is 1 over cos. Finally, we have cotangent, COT. You notice that we have T here, and that is what? That is tangent, and that is what? 1 over tan. So if I'm to look for cosec 0 degree, 30 degree, which is the only thing that I will do now, and you'll be expected to fill in the rest by yourself. However, before I will allow you to fill in the rest, I will show you what you're expected to do when you get to cotangent. So let me quickly make this clear. Now, for cosec 0 degree, for cosec 0 degree, I'll be having what? I'll be having 1 over sine 0 degree. And that is 1 over, what is sine 0 degree? 0. And that is what? Undefined. You know, I told you earlier, it is undefined. 1 over 0, anything over 0 is what? Anything over 0 is undefined. So this place is undefined. Let me leave it that way. Now, for 30 degrees, we have cosec. Don't mind me, it is not cos. Just let me put it this way. Cosec 0 degree, and we have cosec 30 degree. That will be what? 1 over sine 30 degrees, and that will be what? That will be 1 over sine 30 degrees is 1 over 2, and that will be what? 1 over 1 divided by what? 1 over 2, and that will be what? 1 over 1 times 2 over 1, and that will be what? That will be 2. But instead of going through this, we are no longer in primary school. Just use this to multiply this. That is, you say these 2 at the denominator will multiply this 2 times 1, and you divide it by what you have under it here, and that will be 2. So please take note of that. So this guy here is 2. So we want to treat cosec 45 degree. Please, cosec 45 degree will be 1 over sine 45 degrees, and that will be what? 1 over what? Root 2 over 2. Root 2 over 2, and that will be what? This will multiply this, so you have what? 2 over root 2. I told you that earlier. We can't have this in mathematics, so we do what? We rationalize root 2 over root 2, such that we have what? We have 2 root 2 over what? Over root 2 times root 2. So this cancels this, so we have root 2. This guy is root 2. So we move to the next one, which is 60 degree. Cosec 60 degrees will be what? 1 over sine 60 degrees, and that will be what? 1 over sine 60 degrees is what? Root 3 over 2. Root 3 over 2. And that will be what? We use this to multiply this. That will be what? 2 over root 3. So we multiply up and down by root 3. That is rationalization. So 2 times this will be 2 root 3. Are you with me? Over what? Over 3. And we are done with that. 2 root 3 over 3. So finally, we'll treat this. So we have cosec 90 degrees will be 1 over what? Sine 90 degrees, and that will be 1 over sine 90 degrees 1, and that is 1. What are we going to do to this? Just as we did to this, we are going to mirror it. Is that okay? So we have what? We have 1. We have what? What is the next? 2 root 3 over 3. What do we have next? We have what? Root 2. What do we have next? We have 2, and there we have undefined. Finally, to get this part, this is what you have to do. It is just the same process of doing this. You divide this by this to get this. I hope you have been able to learn something new from this video. If you have found value in this video, just give us a thumbs up, and please share this video with your friends. Also remember to subscribe, because once you do all these 3 things, it tells YouTube that we are doing well and we are adding value to life. Thank you. My name is Shijua Deolushola Samson. Once more, you can call me SOS, and I am from Akadai's Tutors. Thank you.